Now that I got a mic, gotta check. Alright. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mitzel, if you did not know that. So for today's video, I'm gonna do a full face only using drugstore products. Some of them I already have and others I bought today. I'm also gonna be trying new stuff that I haven't tried myself. Also gonna show you some old favorites, and yeah. So let's get started, but before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That will help me out a lot and you can still see this lovely face. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start with my face, and first I'm going to use primer. This is a new one. This is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this. I know they say it's kind of a dupe to a Laneige product, but let's try this. I like more hydrating primers because my skin is a little bit more dry, so I'm going to try this. And I saw it today actually in Target and I was like, let's try it. It smells like watermelon. Alright, so it sinks into my skin very fast. It's very hydrating, but it's not like a I feel good hydrating. It just feels kind of sticky, but not that much. But let's see how it works out. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. It's a color correcting full coverage natural finish and has SPF 30. If you're into TikTok, you've seen this a lot in there. I've tried it before and I do like it, but I want to see how it looks with this primer, and yeah, I think it's a bit dark for me, so I took a full pump of that. I'm gonna apply it with this e.l.f. brush. It's like a dual-ended brush. So this one's very similar to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. People say it's a dupe. I've never tried the IT Cosmetics one because if I'm going to be applying a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer or something like that, I'm looking for something more hydrating and not a lot of coverage. I like my foundations to be medium coverage, maybe buildable, but I rarely use full coverage, and this one is very full coverage and on the matte side. And this is not my shade. The shade I'm using, it's light 240W. I love this brush. This brush is amazing. Again, it's a dupe for the IT Cosmetics one that you see all the celebrities talk about in the Vogue videos, or even makeup artists. They like that brush a lot, and this one, it's basically the same. I don't have the other one because it's a bit more expensive. I do really enjoy e.l.f. brushes. They're not that bad and they're super inexpensive. So I'm gonna get close so you can see how my skin is looking. As you can tell, it has more of a full coverage, more matte finish, but it doesn't look bad. There are other products that make my skin look very dry. This one doesn't look that dry. It looks more matte. Just gonna blend it out a bit more with this Eco Tools sponge. I love this sponge. It's one of my favorites ever, and it's from the drugstore. I could even go with half a pump because I only use this, and I think that would be half a pump, so a little goes a long way, just letting you know. Alright, so for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This one, I remember I used to use it a long time ago. My mom used to like this one, and I don't know why I stopped buying it. This was one of my first concealers ever that I tried, and then I tried the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which is one of my favorites. I love that concealer, but I saw this one and I was like, I want to try it again and see what's the deal, if it's still good, because I still see YouTubers talk about this product, so let's see if it's still good. And it has this like sponge applicator. There's people who don't like it. I don't mind it. Ooh. I'm gonna apply little. I'm applying it where I usually apply my concealer. I think it's too light. I don't think it's too light. I think my foundation, it's too dark. That's the problem. I got this in the shade 115 Warm Light. I'm gonna blend it out using the same brush. Right now I'm just taking the foundation side just to blend these areas. Then I'm gonna use this small side to blend out the under eyes. Not bad. This is how the concealer is looking. I'm gonna blend it out a bit more with the sponge. This concealer, it's not full coverage, it's more of a medium coverage. Looks nice under my skin because concealers tend to look a bit dry under my skin. Concealers tend to look dry on my under eyes, so that's why I don't try a lot of concealers, but this one looks pretty nice. Okay, now I'm gonna set it using a new powder. This is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's a loose powder in the shade Translucent. This is what it looks like. Wet n Wild has to be one of my favorite products from the drugstore. A lot of the products I've tried from them, they're great and I love. So I'm excited to try this powder. As you can see, it's the shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a small brush and apply it under my eyes. So there's nothing wow about this product. It's just a setting powder, a loose setting powder. It doesn't look that different. I don't know, you can tell. Looks nice. I'm just setting my under eyes and where I applied basically the concealer. Nothing wow. Looks very mattifying. Looks like if I put on my Milk Makeup powder or my Laura Mercier. Very similar. I'm not like, I mean, it's powder. I don't know what else to say. Now, bronzer. Alright, so we know I love this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, but I'm not going to use it today because I used it in my last video. So I'm going to take this one. It's the Milani Sun-Kissed Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 2. I don't know if I've shown this before here on my channel, but I do really enjoy this bronzer. It's more on the matte side, but I do really enjoy it. Let's take this e.l.f. brush, which I love. It's the pointed powder brush. I love this for bronzing my skin. This is more of a neutral bronzer. It's not too warm or too cool. I think in between, very neutral. So I really enjoy this bronzer. I do use it a lot when I'm not filming, but I always forget to use it when I'm filming. But it's a really nice bronzer. And I'm telling you, you don't have to spend a lot of money in brushes. I love e.l.f. brushes. I do have a lot of them. But I love this one especially for bronzer. I've tried it with my cream bronzers, my powder bronzers, and I do really enjoy it. Okay, so now we're moving into highlighter. So today I was looking for a liquid highlighter from the drugstore. That's what I tend to like because it looks a little bit more natural, but I couldn't find anything. But the thing that I found were these products. They're from e.l.f. They're the They're the Bite Size Face Duo. I bought 2 shades. I bought the shade Coconut and I bought Spiced Apple. So I want to see. I also see this one. You can use it as a bronzer. So let's see what we can use. I don't know which one is gonna fit me the most, but I also want to see what type of highlighter it is. I want to see if it has a lot of glitter. It looks kind of thick. Ooh. And I saw this one, they were saying it was a dupe for the Natasha Denona bronze palette. It is, no, tan palette. It's basically a palette for the face. They said this one was a dupe for that one, so that's why I got it while I was shopping. And this one, I love the blush, but I don't know about the highlighter. I think it's gonna be too dark for my skin tone. Yeah, that's too dark. So I'm gonna go in with the coconut highlighter and see how it looks. I'm gonna use the Moda Pro Glow brush. I know this one's, I've seen them in Walmart. They're great too. I've been loving them as well. And let's see how this looks. I'm nervous. What is that? I was excited about this highlighter. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like glitter particles. It doesn't apply like evenly. I don't like it. This one's gonna be too dark. Apply it from the back of my hand and see if that makes a difference. Nope, no difference. Like, it looks separated. It doesn't look like a natural glow. It looks like I put glitter on my cheeks, which I'm not enjoying. This formula looks better, but it's gonna be too dark on my skin tone. That's why I never buy highlighters from the drugstore. They never come out with a good one. I want to show you my pants. Can you see? That's all glitter, all highlighter. I don't know if you can tell. Can you see what I'm talking about? How it looks like sparsed out and not like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I was really excited about this one. Let's move on to blush. For blush, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty blush. I've already used this one. This is in the shade Bali, and I love this blush. It's so good. I love the shade and everything. It's more for winter season, but I just love the shade. You could also wear it in summer for a more like a bronzy shade. I really enjoyed this blush. I also like a lot of e.l.f. products, and they're also very inexpensive. They're great products, but this highlighter, it's not it. I only paid $3 for it, so I'm not gonna be that mad. But this highlighter, it's not it. Like, I really don't like it. I should have not applied highlighter. Oh my god, I want to take off this highlighter. Okay, I'm gonna fix the highlighter because I'm not liking it. Instead, I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighting powder in Precious Petals and try to see if this is gonna fix it. I'm gonna do that off camera and be right back. Alright, so I tried to fix it, didn't work. This is the reality of recording a YouTube video, trying out new stuff. Sometimes things work out, other times it doesn't work out, so I still have glitter all over my face. But that's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna move on into brows. I'm gonna use Makeup Revolution Soap Brow. I did use this one in my Spring Blue makeup tutorial, which I'm gonna be putting up here. I don't know which side. But I really enjoyed this product. It's very similar to the Patrick Ta one, so wet it a bit. Take a spoolie, really coat that spoolie and apply it. Look at the difference. I love this product. It actually stays all day. It doesn't bring them down or anything, which is great, and it's only $7. It's really, really good. And you can even go buy the e.l.f. spoolie. That's $2. I'm just using this one because it's the one I usually use for these products. And that's how they look. I'm just gonna let them dry and go to my eyes and be right back. Okay, so for my eyeshadow primer for my eyes, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty eye primer. I love this stuff. It's great if you have super oily eyelids. I use the shade, I think it's Cream. Yes, Cream. I love this product. It is amazing. I love it. I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques brush. Again, another brushes you can buy from the drugstore. Real Techniques brushes are amazing. And I don't apply a thick layer. I just apply a very light layer because I don't like to apply a thick layer. I think it doesn't make a difference. And when you apply a thick layer, you are adding a lot more texture to the eye. So I just apply a very thin layer. And it's great for oily eyelids. I have super oily eyelids, and this product will not like crease or anything. It has a bit of color, so it's gonna cover up any little veins or anything I have in my eyes, which is amazing. Okay, so for eyeshadows, I have a lot I can use. I have the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow palette. I have these Wet n Wild, which are very similar. They're the Color Icon 5 shadow palette. Got more from Wet n Wild, Color Icon, and this is the Glamour Squad, which I really enjoy. I don't know if I want to do something colorful or keep it more natural. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. If I want to use any other shade, I'll just grab another one, but I think I'm gonna mainly use this one. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon My Glamour Squad eyeshadow palette. It's a dupe for the Anastasia Soft Glam, and it's really good. It's a really good product. I never thought Wet n Wild could have such amazing eyeshadow. Starting from this to their new eyeshadows, they're amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna first start with this shade, which is just called Transition, and apply it to my crease. So I did talk about this in one of my last videos, and I said the way I apply my eyeshadow, I try to go straight instead of following my natural crease. This is gonna make, if you have more round eyes like I do, and I also have them downturned eyes, if you go on a straight line, you're making that illusion of a more elongated eye, more of an almond shaped eye. This is what a lot of makeup artists who work with models and celebrities do to get that elongated eye. Maybe the artist or the model doesn't have almond shaped eyes, so they have to make that illusion of more of a cat eye. So this is what they usually do. I'm also gonna apply a little bit in the outer corner and also bring it out to really elongate the eye. I'm also going to be applying to my lower lashes and also bring it out and connect it to the shadow up here. Now I'm going to go in with this shade, which is a much darker brown, and just deepen those outer corners a bit. Just concentrate it in the outer corner. Now I'm gonna take the brush, reapply the transition color, and just blend it out a bit. I'm also gonna apply the brown shade in my lower lash line, but more on the outer corner and connect it. I also have this Jason Wu Celestial Lust Cream Shadow. So Jason Wu is a famous designer, and he came out with his makeup brand, and it's very, very minimalistic, very aesthetically pleasing, and they actually sell it in Target. To the Target I usually go, they don't sell it in that one, but today I went to another completely Target. They actually carry Jason Wu, that's why I bought it. And this is just a cream shadow, and this is in the shade Jane Doe, and I want to see if it's good. I'm gonna take just a bit, take a brush and blend it out a bit, maybe my finger as well, and see how that looks. I just applied a little because I didn't want it to be super pigmented, but it looks very nice. Dries very fast, so you have to work with it quickly. The good thing is I applied it first in one eye and then I applied in the other, so I'm good with that. It looks very nice on camera. Now with this dark brown shade, I'm gonna do that soft liner you see trending on TikTok, and I'm actually gonna take a Wet n Wild brush. This is just an angled brush, and I'm just gonna fast forward this part because we all know I'm not that great at liner. Alright, so eyeliner is done. I'm just gonna apply a bit of the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Eyeliner in Bold Brown and apply it to my upper waterline. I like to do this because it really makes my eyelashes look a bit more full. So if you want your lashes to look fuller and also longer, this is a great tip. I usually go with black eyeliner. I don't have a pencil eyeliner from the drugstore that's black, so that's why I'm using the brown one. For mascara, I'm actually gonna use my favorite. This is the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. This is in the waterproof version, that's why it has a blue packaging. But I love the original one, and I've been using the waterproof one lately, and it's basically the same, it's just waterproof, but I really like it. Just gives my lashes volume and length. If I have more of a dramatic eye, I like this mascara because it really gives my lashes that length and volume that I look for, and I don't have to apply false lashes, and I just love it. I love this mascara. Look at the difference. This one looks more full, more length. You might even say I'm wearing false lashes, but I'm not. And for my bottom mascara, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. I love this mascara. This mascara gives more length, it doesn't give any volume, and I really enjoy it for my lower lashes. Right now that my eyebrows are dry, I'm actually gonna fill them in a bit with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. I have a little bit of that, so I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm just gonna fill in all the sparse areas, and I'll be right back. This is a very natural look, nothing out of this world. We've seen it here before, but yeah, now we're gonna do lips. So again, for lips, I have another product from Jason Wu. This is a Hot Fluff. What are you? Hot Fluff what? Hot Fluff product. It's basically, it says you can use it for lips, eyes, and cheeks. It doesn't say anything about the oh, here we go. What it is, a new age matte weightless lippy that can be worn as eyeshadow, blush, and lip color. So this is what it is. Again, very aesthetically pleasing. I love that the packaging is actually the color in. So this is the shade 03 Cannoli. Okay, so first I'm gonna line my lips. Alright, for my lip liner, I'm gonna use the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Natural. I love this lip liner. It's one of my favorites, and it's from the drugstore. Really good. Now I'm gonna apply the Jason Wu Hot Fluff. Oh yes, these are my types of shades. I'm actually gonna apply a bit of this lighter shade to my inner corners. Also applying it in my brow bone. I'm also gonna apply a bit of this to my lower waterline, just to make this a bit more sultry. This lipstick reminds me of the MAC Powder Kiss. I know I have the liquid ones, but I know they also have their bullet lipsticks. It reminds me of that. Now I'm gonna set my whole face using the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I've had this for a while. And the mist, it's really finely milled. Like, and we are done. Alright, so this is the final look using only drugstore. It was really good, only that highlighter was bad. I thought I was expecting more from e.l.f. because their bite-sized eyeshadows are amazing, but that highlighter from the Coconut Duo was not it, not it. That's the only one I can think that was not great. Apart from that, every other product I use I really enjoyed. There's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I think the Jason Wu lipstick, it's a very nice lipstick, but it's nothing out of this world. I think I need to try these products separately. I'm not gonna lie, my face looks amazing even with that glitter that I have as a highlighter. But the products are amazing. The ones I already have, I already loved. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this look? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Comment down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also comment down below what other types of videos you want to see from me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can still see this lovely face pop up in your YouTube. Also click the bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. You can also follow me on my social medias, which I leave right here and also in the description box below. Every product I mentioned today is gonna be in the description box below. I hope you're having an amazing day, amazing night, amazing morning, and I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.